So hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Tonight we are looking at one of our favourites on the channel, Workhorse stock, because the stock has been selling off even further in recent days, and I'm sorry for not making a video over the last few days talking about this and a few other stocks which I have wanted to talk about, because sometimes things just do get in the way, but I'm back and I'm here now, and my intention tonight is to film 4 videos and then I'll have one spare for tomorrow. Then I'll put that in schedule to upload tomorrow, so you've got at least one more video coming out tomorrow and 2 more for tonight. So I hope that sounds great. If you're going to enjoy that, please do leave a like, please do subscribe. We're going to be covering all you guys' favourite stocks on the channel and maybe even some new ones, so you guys can look at other things to invest in. So, just before we do start with the analysis, I'd just like to say I am not your financial advisor. In fact, I am nobody's financial advisor, and I am certainly not a stock analyst. I am just somebody on the internet with an opinion, and I'm going to be giving you my opinion on Workhorse stock and what I think is going to happen into the next few days, weeks, months, and years. So this is actually something that I make a video on quite often because realistically things do change, especially right now. We've been seeing quite a volatile year, as we can expect with the pandemic and everything that has gone on, and this week is no exception. Workhorse stock basically all the way on the way down, unfortunately. I am personally in this company, and it's a shame to see it go to even lower lows. We did actually see a period where I was making the last video, I can't remember how many days ago that was. Anyway, last Workhorse video, I said it looks like we're coming up to a bounce back, hopefully. It did actually look like that. But of course, we've had a few pieces of bad news which have forced the price down a little bit lower, so hopefully we can see this recover soon. But I'm going to be explaining why this may or may not matter, because this is something which people talk to me about all the time in the comment section, and honestly I don't want to ignore you guys, but sometimes I get so many comments I think it's just better to make a video on it and then you guys can just watch that. So yeah, looking at Workhorse stock, we can see that we have been on quite a bullish run over the past month, even past 6 months, so we don't even need to talk about this one. The stock is up massively, however we are starting to go downwards due to a few reasons. So of course Donald Trump getting sick is one of those reasons. I'm going to talk about that more in a minute. We have also some uncertainty in regards to the USPS contract, which is a lot of things. Well, it's one of those big things which people were hyping up and buying the stock for, so we'll have to see what goes on with that. That's a topic for another video though. But yeah, I just think that we need to look at a few things. So, of course, to hold Workhorse stock in the next month, let's say week or even few days, I would say, if you're doing like a day trade or a swing trade, it may be quite the risk, because I can personally see this stock now going to even lower lows depending on what bad or good news comes out. But we've got to look into the 1 year and past that point, in my opinion, because yes, we could look at trading this stock. I have personally traded this stock, made some money, lost some money, but that's what happens when you trade it. But when you actually invest in the stock, you're looking for a longer period of time. So let's look at what we can see happening over the longer period of time. First thing which I'm going to address is if Workhorse does not get the USPS contract. Again, that's a complete 10-minute talking video which I could go over on what might happen when it doesn't get the contract, or if it doesn't get the contract. But let's just have a look. Okay, so what would happen if it does get the contract? So the market cap of Workhorse is just under 3 billion. We're just going to round it up to 3 billion to make it make more sense. The contract is valued between 6 and 8 billion. So of course, if it's 6 billion, that's double the market cap of Workhorse, meaning that the company's stock, in theory, would go up by that time as well. So the stock could potentially even go up by 2 times, maybe even more, because of the business which they could get on the back of that contract as people get more recognition and awareness towards a brand. So of course, if they didn't get that contract, what would it mean? It would mean that the stock does not shoot up immediately. But that's not necessarily a bad thing, because we need to look at this stock over a longer period of time, like I said, and I can still see this stock taking a linear pull upwards, and it's starting to go up and up and up and higher and higher and higher over a longer period of time, because of course, very uncertain year this year was. But into the future, we know that electric cars are the market to be in. We know that electric vehicles are going to be expanding, and all vehicles on the road one day are going to be electric. Workhorse getting themselves in with a larger market cap at this period could be crucial for them, as they could expand their business into the future. And look at Tesla, obviously being one of the first players and having a very innovative product, which not a lot of people are copying, is something which could really set you ahead and set your brand, in the motion, and get the company moving to a large point like where Tesla is right now. Tesla's one of the most valuable car companies. So yeah, for that reason, I think that the stock will slowly go up, and I still do think it is a growth stock, because all it takes is a few big contracts for this brand to get awareness and recognition, and then more people will buy it. So a lot of people are concerned about the election, and this is just one of the things which I'm going to talk about. This article from fxstreet.com, And the title is simply Workhorse Group is a win-win on any election results. So of course, the US election is coming out soon, I believe, and of course that's going to affect a lot of stocks, and we could even see Workhorse stock take a sell-off over the longer period of time. I mean, over the shorter period of time after the election, depending on who gets in and what their policies will be. Of course, I'm not in America, so I don't know too much about this, but you can see on screen. Workhorse Group still has a promising future if Biden wins and injects money into the post office. So of course they are looking to do this, upgrade the post service, we already know that. And another thing which we all already know and have seen, I've talked about it on the channel before, is Donald Trump taking a picture, or at least having the Lordstown Motors truck outside the White House. Now you're going to be thinking, well, some of you guys are going to be thinking at least, what does Lordstown Motors have to do with Workhorse? Well, of course Workhorse does actually own a 10% stake of Lordstown Motors. When Lordstown Motors, market cap goes up, of course, Workhorse stock will be impacted by that as well. So yeah, Donald Trump seems to love Lordstown Motors trucks in a way because, of course, he's taken them outside the White House, which is a good sign for the company. Anyway, I just think that due to this, well, of course, we've got the election coming up, but all of this, volatility, let's say, in the market, which is going on right now, in my opinion, is a short period of time. And I can personally see this one going up over the longer period of time. So, of course, it's hard to set a price target on it. If you guys want to ask me on what my price target would be in a few months, weeks, or years, please do leave that in the comment section. Please tell me what I can improve on in the comment section as well, and just leave a comment if you would like to. Also, feel free to check out any of the videos which will be on your screen right now, and I will see you in the next 2 or 3, which will be out later and tomorrow. So see you then. Thank you very much for your time. Thank you for joining us tonight.